Hello everyone, and welcome to my 90-day Fiance official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 90-day Fiance. Before the 90 Days Season 7 welcomes Brian Muniz, and originally, TLC fans felt sorry for him because of his disability, which means he's in a wheelchair. But after viewing the current episode, they feel beyond grossed out and lambasted him as a lying pervert. Read on to find out why. In his initial introduction to TLC fans, the man who grew up with low prospects was worried about his fiancée, Ingrid, finding out his real past. We reported that he'd become a drug dealer at an early age and eventually got into a relationship with another drug dealer. After they split, some type of turf fight resulted in him being shot, and he became a paraplegic. 90-day Fiance followers learned that Brian Muniz also worried about intimacy. Well, it turns out that Ingrid seemed to have every right to fear, and now, TLC followers feel absolutely appalled by his behavior. And that's because he tended to tell Ingrid lies about his physical requirements. But that's not the end of it. On the TLC show, Ingrid had to hear about how her guy purportedly needed to be half erect to place his catheter. So, he popped a Viagra. Additionally, smacking sounds behind the shower sounded remarkably like a man masturbating. Notably, it all happened within hours of Ingrid meeting him. The 90-day Fiancé is transcending all spectrums to provide the juiciest drama this summer. Season 2 of 90-day Fiancé, Love in Paradise, includes new and returning couples as they try to beat the odds to find love abroad. This sophomore run will be especially important as the brand includes 2 LGBTQ+ couples for the first time. Don't forget your hats and sunscreen, because no vacation fling is without drama that can leave you burned, states a press release from the network. In an early peek at the upcoming series, Frankie and Abby are forced to figure out how to handle their delicate relationship with Gaby, Abby's girlfriend of 10 years. After meeting the bisexual couple in Mexico and getting intimate with them, Frankie maintained in touch with Abby over a video conference, and the two fell in love. Frankie is now going to return to Mexico, where he'll propose to Abby and start the K-1 visa process. "I'm going to Mexico to propose to my girlfriend," he says in the clip. "The only problem is my girlfriend has a girlfriend." Ariana and Sherlon are back in the new season with their 12-month-old baby, Odin. "I got pregnant in paradise, and now I'm back to see if we can be a family," Ariana explains when visiting her lover in Jamaica. The trip was her attempt to encourage Sherlon to give up his easygoing, tourist-pleasing, fun-filled lifestyle to become a father and migrate to the US. Another returning couple, Amber and Daniel, are confronting life as a married couple while living together with Amber's sister in Florida. It's easy to fall in love when you're on vacation, but in real life there's nothing easy about it, Amber says in the trailer of her relationship, which began after they met in Costa Rica 4 years ago. Meanwhile, Daniel says, "I abandoned my complete life in Costa Rica to start from nothing. Don't tell me I haven't sacrificed." Then there's Valentine and Carlos, a new LGBTQ+ couple who connected via social media and have been dating for 1.5 years. However, because of the pandemic, the duo have audiences will get to see Valentine fly from Los Angeles to Colombia to visit Carlos. But it's not entirely smooth sailing on the trip. As they negotiate their new romance, Valentine explains in the trailer, "We are experiencing a lot of growing pains. I feel like I'm losing my independence. I'm a grown-ass man," the LA native tells his Colombian man. The new season also shows Danielle, a New Yorker who fell in love at first sight with her now fiancé, Johan, from the Dominican Republic. The two met while he worked as a fitness instructor at the hotel she stayed in 5 months ago. As the duo reconnected to pursue their marriage, Danielle began having questions about Johan's motives after learning about his actual life. "I expected Johan to live in poverty, but I didn't expect his home to be as bare bones as it is," she says. "Now I'm worried he's only marrying me to move to the US and send money to his family." The destiny of the couples is left unresolved as the trailer explores the struggles and challenges they endure to make their relationship work. Tensions rise and secrets unfold as these couples attempt to join their vastly different lifestyles together, and they realize that their compatibility during a short-lived vacation romance may not be suitable for a lasting connection, states a logline from the network. Will these twosomes and threesomes reconcile their differences? The logline adds, or start to question if their time together was in fact a mirage. EOPA's exclusive preview of Sunday night's Season 10 tell-all shows Jasmine heartbroken backstage after Gino's risque bachelor party footage rolled. Last week, Jasmine was stunned to witness Gino embrace a topless dancer in never-before-seen footage. When the clip picks up, Jasmine is backstage being comforted by her co-star, Nikki. Jasmine wails loudly in devastation, which both her microphone and the ears of other cast members rooms away. Pick up. This is it, Nikki. Jasmine says, this is the last straw. This is it. I'm done. I can't forgive. And you know me, I'm traumatized. Meanwhile, on stage, Gino confessed the deep hurt Jasmine feels is founded in something viewers haven't seen, his former relationship. Gino informs host Sean Robinson that his ex-girlfriend was a dancer. I don't think we knew that. Robinson says. She asks Gino to explain more if it was his most recent ex, to which he replies, yes. This reveal looks to be a missing puzzle piece for the other cast members. Sophie speaks up to explain it's definitely a reason why Jasmine takes the moment to heart. Sam chimes in too. Well, I just think she doesn't want Gino's attention on anything else but her, he replies. For Ashley, who often speaks of sex magic with her husband Manuel, it's a lack of physical closeness driving Jasmine to insanity. Gino, you're also not sleeping with her, Ashley says. And I understand why, how she speaks to you. You two need to figure that out. The absence of intimacy isn't something Gino thinks can be solved via conversation. That's a very difficult thing because all the hurtful things that have been said to me, and that's not just once, this happens over and over, he says. It's a cycle. Gino confirms he is attracted to his wife. But that's not the problem. She's gorgeous. That's not the problem, he says. The hurtful things that she says, it's hard to overcome. At the end of the clip, Jasmine returns to set with an apology to Robinson for stepping away. Tearless, Jasmine appears ready to continue the talk, and whether she'll make up with Gino or break up for good has yet to be seen. In his initial introduction to TLC fans, the man who grew up with low prospects was worried about his fiancée, Ingrid, finding out his real past. We reported that he'd become a drug dealer at an early age and eventually got into a relationship with another drug dealer. After they split, some type of turf fight resulted in him being shot, and he became a paraplegic. 90 Day Fiance followers learned that Brian Muniz also worried about intimacy. Well, it turns out that Ingrid seemed to have every right to fear, and now, TLC followers feel absolutely appalled by his behavior. And that's because he tended to tell Ingrid lies about his physical requirements. But that's not the end of it. Thanks for watching, everyone. What do you think will happen next? We love hearing from you.